Hi and no. No.
Hi and no.
Nope. Thistle. Ton of garlic. Go. Go. Hi and welcome back to Bear Food Kitchen. My name is Tina Bear, and if you are new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, let us know how you're doing, what you like to eat, how you like our recipes. Hit the bell and you'll get our notifications every week. Today we are making black-eyed peas, and I love this recipe. It's so good. Kind of like a stewy recipe with carrots, celery, onion, tomato. So good. And of course, bacon. So the first thing we're gonna do is hit saute on the Instapot. Add some oil. Add about 4 slices of bacon. And we chopped it up. And then we're just gonna let this cook, get brown, crispy. Just like that. We also have a ham steak, and we're gonna chop it up, put it in the beans. So we're just gonna do small dices. Just like that. A lot of people will eat black-eyed peas for New Year's as a superstition for wealth for the new year. And we eat black-eyed peas all year long. So if you guys are going to celebrate the new year and you need a lucky recipe, you could try this recipe and tell us how you like it. I could see the bacon getting brown and crispy. Smells amazing. I'm going to set that to the side, and I'm going to chop up some bell pepper. I'm just going to put it on the same one. Thank you. And again, we're going to do about the same size chop. You could also make this without the bacon or the ham. Substitute the chicken stock for some veggie stock and make this a delicious vegan recipe. But we're bacon people, so we like bacon. Just like that. Oh, this looks delicious. You really want to make sure you render out the bacon fat. It's going to add that flavor into the broth. While that is finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and add the ham. And I kind of just scoot it over the bacon so it could kind of cook on its own. I'm going to put the ham on the other side. Let that start toasting up and getting warm. It's going to soak up that bacon flavor. Okay, so that is looking amazing. Let's mix it all together. And at this point, we're going to add the onion. Just like that. Give it a little zhuzh. You like dredging. Now you can see the brown bits at the bottom. Can you see that? Yeah, right there. So what we're going to do is we are going to add a little bit of chicken stock. Just like that. And scrape all those little bits off the bottom. Amazing. Then we're going to add everything else in. At the end, after it's done cooking, we are going to put some kale and a little bit of vinegar and serve it up. But right now we're adding some fire roasted tomatoes, some celery, carrots, garlic, a ton of garlic. Whoa, a ton of garlic. Oh, so funny. So funny. And we have some bay leaves. I'm putting 2 in today, but you could add more. Bay is good. It's good for you. A little bit of Italian seasoning. If you don't have Italian seasoning, a little bit of oregano, thyme. Throw it all in there. And then we're just going to give this a little stir. Mix it all in. It already smells good. And then these are dried black-eyed peas, not canned. They're going to cook so fast. Go ahead, stick it in there, stir it up, add the rest. This is 4 cups of chicken stock. Pour it all in there. Splash. You see that splash? And the bell pepper. Don't forget the bell pepper. Sweet, crunchy. So good. So then we're going to go ahead and put the lid on. Make sure you seal it because you want the pressure to stay inside. Going to go ahead and hit high pressure for 15 minutes. When it's done cooking, we'll let it rest for 10 minutes. Let some of the pressure naturally release. Then we'll open up the valve, let the rest of it out. Add kale, a little bit of vinegar, serve it up. So good. The time is up, and I went ahead and turned off the Instapot. We naturally release for 10 minutes, and I released all the rest of the pressure that was in there, which is a lot because it's liquid. And then we're going to see the awe factor. Oh, so delicious. I wish you could smell this. Like, it's so good. I'm going to go ahead and hit saute. Keep the temperature going for a minute. We're going to add a little bit of vinegar at the end to cut some of the acid and the sweetness and fattiness in there. And we are going to add, make it rain, kale. You could do 2 cups, you could do 4 cups. I personally love kale, so I always add extra. And then we're going to just stir it in. The kale is going to wither inside and become soft and delicious. The vinegar is going to cut the acid of the bacon and the ham. Look at that. What? Just like that, a lucky new year, a lucky everyday year. Does that look delicious? I'm going to serve some. It's going to be super hot. I know. Jessica's going to make me take a bite. I know that too. Oh, look at that. It's so good. I could smell the ham, the bacon. A big piece of crusty bread or some rolls would go so good with this. It's so good. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. It's light. It looks like it might be a heavy chili, but it's light and delicious. Oh my gosh. For a nice cold winter's night or a lunch, it's even better the next day. I'm having another bite. Amazing. I hope you try this. Give us a comment. Tell us how you like it. Give us a recipe. We'd love to hear from you. See what you cook too. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We'd love to hear from you. We love to see everybody on the YouTube channel. Find us on Twitter and on Instagram.